Make ready. Present. Fire.
Okay, so I'm back again, and it is currently realistically, real life, IRL, in real life, it is the 24th of December. It is Christmas Eve, and it is approximately 8:54 in the morning. So I decided that might as well play these turns kind of like and at actual realistic days, since it's a small number of turns, and honestly the turn shouldn't last that long. So first of all, Merry Christmas, and second, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do game turn number 2, which is the day turn of December 24th. So first thing we need to do, let me get the handy dandy um, okay, so both chit phases. So I already cleared off the tactical chits. Now I need to look at the action chits per turn. And so the 24th, and I'm going to put them in this cup here. So the 24th, the Germans get the 118th Panzer. They get 2 Layer. Okay. 2 Second Panzer. And that's it. So they get 5. Now, they actually have a activation limit of 3 in this case. So I've got that set up here. So got those, got all the tactic chits in there, which they only have 3. Okay, so now we're going to look at, and let me zoom it in here for you. So now we're going to look at the Allies. So the Allies, they get their second. Okay, so I've got them here. So they get the 4th Cavalry, right? Yes, 4th Recon. Oh, 4th Recon. Sorry. So that would have to be that one. Okay, so the 4th Cav. This should be 4th Cav, which would be 4th Recon. I got it. Okay, 84th Infantry, one of those, and 1 Second Armor. So those are in there. So I've got my Germans in there, and I've got my Allied turns in there. So, and the Allies get 2 activations, and then the Germans get 1, 2, 3. So we are good. So now, first turn, we had activation of the Germans got activated first. Second turn, we actually roll. Now, during the day turns, which it is, the Allied player gets a +1, and then you roll, and whoever's higher gets the activation. So, way I'm going to play this is this black and red. That's the Germans. This clear, that's the Allies. So let's go ahead and see who goes first. So the Germans are going to go first, even with the +1. The Allies had a 3, so +1 is 4. The Germans had a 7. So the Germans get to pull the first activation chit. So let's go ahead and figure out what we got here. Oh, first one is a technical chit, and I just dropped it. Technical chit. So that's a combat +1 -1. So we'll put that on the activate or the tactical available. Oh, and here are the units that are coming on this turn. Okay, so we have the 116th Panzer. 116th Panzer, so that'll be their first activation. So we'll put it right there. Now, 116th, I do have here. So, and the 116th comes on. Oh, let me make sure. Supply, everybody's in supplies, initiative. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so 24th, during the day, the 116th Panzer comes in 3309. So 3310, 3311. So it comes in 1, 2, 3. One of these 3 slots here. Well, those 3 slots right there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take... I'm going to take and put it there. And I'm going to try to figure out how I want to... What's my strategy for the Germans? Because they've got to get all the way over to the Meuse River. And it seems like... let's see here. So if we look at the whole map, so we want to get over to the Meuse River, which is over here. So we need to get from down here to over here. Now, if you notice down here, there's really not. So we have to kind of go this way. And movement costs for the highway, which is the darker color here, which that's the highway, the darker color, is a half. So we definitely want to try to use it as much as possible. But of course, as the ally player, we're going to kind of see that. So we're going to have to do a little mix of both. The key thing is do I want to take the 116th and go here and start pushing that way? Or do I want to go up? Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So let's see let's take a look at the victory point, see if Hotton is a victory point hex. That would make a difference. That would be something. Okay, the journey for Cincy, Berga, give it or did not, in which I totally just blew that pronunciation out of the water. Yes, it is 2 victory points to have Hotton. So yes. Okay, so that kind of determines, since this is a victory point games, this hex right here is worth 2 victory points. So I think we're going to take this guy. He has 9 movement points. And for motorized road is just 1. And how many movement points do I need for, because these are motorized now. I need 6 movement points for a medium attack. Okay, so yeah, I think what we're going to end up doing is kind of pausing that, like I'm moving and then attacking next turn. So I think the 16th Panzer focus is going to be strictly on this guys right here. Now we don't have that much coming on and stuff like that, so I got to kind of make sure, but definitely want to take that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So he's used. And these are all 2 steps, so I cannot stack with any of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he'll be used. So I am not going to attack. This guy is going to go, let's see, rough. So that's going to be 3. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. 9. Because trying to go in the woods would be 4. So I think we're good to go here. Luckily, I don't think they can get over here. 1, 2, 3. Because they can't go in there. The U.S. cannot go in here. So this, yeah. So we'll look at that in the supply phase. Okay. So that's first activation. So now we alternate and we hit the U.S. activation. Ooh, straight off the bat. The 4th cav gets activated. Okay, so first activation, 4th cav. Okay, and I've got all of 1 4th cav unit, which is right here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him down here. Down, probably right here looks like a good, Can I get all of it? So there's 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a good crossroads, but so is this one. Actually, this one's going to be more important. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And then he's used. So he flips over. Okay, that's that. Oh, we get activation straight off. We get the lair. The Panzer Lair. Okay, Panzer Lair comes in at 2216. So he comes in down here. So we need to get rid of this infantry right here. So we're going to go. So that's actually a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's used. Okay. So now what we're going to do here is we are actually going to attack. So he's used, but he can still be used for an attack to support. So we're going to take this guy here. I don't think we'll actually use him, honestly. Well, he has a defense of 7. He's in a village. See, now I see this little river right there, this minor river, which would be crossing into it. So we would have a total of 13. I would need him. If you're across, if any units across, it's a -1. But I do have that combat chit, so maybe I'll do that, and that'll cancel that off. Now, if he's in a town, that's a -2. So that'd definitely be 2 to 1. Yeah, that'd be 2 to 1. Well, we only got so much time, so I'm going to go ahead and he's going to be my lead unit. He's going to support. So this will be 12. So this will be 18. So this is going to be 2 to 1. Okay, -1 for crossing, but we're going to use this combat chit here, this tactic chit, that has a +1, -1, and we're going to, of course, do the +1 on it. So we're going to do +1, so that one's been used, so I moved it over to use. So that counts that off, but it is -2. So, -2, we're going to back it up here. Okay, so -2 on the 2 to 1. It's the Germans attacking, so we use the German roll. So let's roll. That is a 6 -2, so that is a 4 on the 2 to 1. So let's go ahead and zoom in here. Okay, so a 4 on the 2 to 1. So here's the 4 on the 2 to 1. Asterisk, asterisk. 1 step loss each. That's it. Okay, so it was what I would call an exchange, which is actually pretty good because he's good there. This guy does not. Oh, he does. Nope. This is an only single step, so it's going to go to destroyed, and then he is actually going to go in there. But I can actually move him into there as well, because you can. It doesn't have to be just a lead unit, and of course we're at 1 and 1 step each, so technically he could move again. We'll leave that alone because I actually, if I could draw a Panzer Lair again and go from there, because there's actually 2 Panzer Lair chits in there. Okay, so. Oh, this is in the destroyed. Because that stuff's destroyed. Okay. So, slightly productive. Okay, so now it's the American activation, and it's their last activation. Ooh, we have an extra move chit, which I think I'll probably end up using. As soon as I get one activated here, because I can pick any other unit to move. So, oh, nice. Combat +1/-1. Allied Air. Now, I gotta look at this one because I think I can do this one right away. Or I have to. Allied Air. The Allied Air must be played right after the friendly action chit is pulled, but before the player decides which units activate. Okay. Okay, it is a day turn, so I can use it. When played, the German actions are reduced by 1 for the turn. Sweet! Okay. In addition, the allied player may immediately attack any German unit with an air attack. On a roll die of 5-9, the unit steps lost. 1-4 is disrupted. A die of 0 has no effect. Subtract 2 if the die roll is German units in woods or town hex. Okay, cool. So that'll get. So I've got to play this one. So I'm gonna put that right there just to remind. God, I've got one other chit left too. One other action chit. Let's go ahead and pull that one. Okay, here we go. So, second armor is activated. Now, I have that air chit, so I'm going to play that. So, that's going to be played. His basically ends the German activation turn, the German turn. And I'm going to play my extra move chit. So that way, I can move an extra unit, and I already know what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to try to... okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate. Now this is... So, going to activate to move into here. So it's... so going from zone of contact to zone of control, it's all the movement points, which is fine, if I remember right. I have enough movement points to do that. But I have to roll in the infiltration table. So, and this will tell me if that'll allow, because I'm going from one zone of control to another zone of control. So, let's go ahead and, so what we need to do is, let me show you the infiltration table here. So here's the infiltration table. So D, the unit does not enter the hex. So basically, I need to roll 6, 7, 8, or 9. It is... the German gets 1. It's infantry, so I get a +1. It's not knight, so I get a +1 to do that. Okay, so. Okay, again, American. Or Allied, but yeah, this we can call it American roll. Okay, so we're going to roll. What does he get? Ah, crap. We got a 3 + 1, so that's a 4. So... the unit does not enter the hex, stops moving, and may not attack. Okay, so I can't do anything with that one. So he is done, so I got to flip him over as used. Okay. Oh, that didn't help. Okay, so now I've got the second armor here. I have a feeling these panzers here, let me move this up so you can see where I'm looking at. These panzers here are going to become a pain in the ass because they're going to start moving that way. So what I think I'm going to do, that's only a 5. It's in clear. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. On 9, so that'd be 5. See, that gives a light attack. And a light attack has a -2 on it. But that would be 3-1. And I could negate some of that. Yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go ahead. We're gonna then attack this one right here. It'll be a light attack. We are gonna play this tactic chit +1/-1. So this will be a +1 for the attack. So on a light attack, it's a minus light attack. Light attack. It's -2. That's on the 3-1 table. So let's go ahead and roll because he's in clear. So, ooh, 6. So it'd be actually a 5 because it's a -2 +1. So that's actually a 5 on the 3 to 1. So let's go take a look at the 3 to 1 table. And the 5. Disrupted. So this Panzer is disrupted, which doesn't really help. So this guy is now used. Okay, so now I still have another active. I still got to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I like that because that's a woods. It's really gonna help the defense value. Well, that's the other nice thing. I didn't even think about that with this one. Okay, woods. Okay, so he is now used, and at this point, that's the end of the day turn of December 24th. So let's go back to our sequence of play. So we did our recovery phase. All disrupted movers. Okay. So that's removed. And okay. And all units are flipped. So he's flipped. He's flipped. He's flipped. 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 And flipped. Okay. So, yep, that's all of them that are flipped. Okay. And then victory point collects for, nope, nothing on the muse, so no victory point. So, okay, that's the end of that turn. So let's go ahead and we are going to now go on to the 24th night turn. So we're going to grab our units to be put out. Okay. So in this case, as we can kind of see, it's now the 24th. It's the night turn. So the US gets 2. So we're going to pull these off. I always like to dump out all the chits first, and then I can put them in to make sure I put the right numbers in. Okay. So, oh, no, excuse me. The US, no, the US gets 2. The Germans get 4. So, that's them. Okay. Okay, so I've pulled all the chits out here. Okay, so let's go back to our chit chart. Okay, so we are still on the 24th. So we get 1/116th, 2 layers, 2 second panzers, and then they only have 3 tactics chits. Okay, and the allies get 4th. No, they get the 84th too. 4th and the 2nd, and they get their 4 tactics chits. Okay. Okay, so supply. Yeah, everybody's in supply. Because the Germans, it's anywhere in their rear. So if we're worried about this set right here, he can get back through there without going through the zone of control. So they're good there. But that does make me nervous as the Germans. So supply phase, everybody's in supply. These guys can go through here, so we're good to go there. Now, and honestly, I think this would count too. So because the U.S. cannot go into the rear area here, so which is the kind of these darker areas here. So the U.S. So Germans right now are okay, even if these guys, because these guys can't go here, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, we'll be fine. They're fine. So what do we have to do now? Now it's initiative. Now it's night turn. So the Germans get a +1 on the night initiative. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna roll. Oh, Germans get initiative again anyways. They roll an 8. Okay. So Germans rolling an 8 initiative. They actually pull the first chit. So we got the Germans. Oh, straight off the bat. 2nd Panzer. Activated. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look down here. So here's my 2nd Panzer. I do not have any 2nd Panzer units going in. So the 2nd Panzer, so let's see here. Yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Just to hold them off there for right now. Okay, so this guy is going to go here. Then these guys are going to go after this 84th Infantry unit. So, with this guy being the lead. Okay. So this 85th is in the woods. Oh. Woods gives a -1 to the roll. Okay, so he has 7, but we're going to use all 3 of these. So we're looking at 22. So we're going to be on the 4-to-1 table. There isn't a 5-to-1. So since there's not a 5-to-1 and only a 3-to-1, we're just going to use these 2 right here. This guy we're not going to use. We're just going to use these 2 right here. I'm going to pull him, move him then. So these 2 are going to go here. So we're on the 3-to-1 since there's not a 4-to-1. 3-to-1 table. Pretty much so this point, 3-to-1. We have a 6 -1 is a 5 on the 3-to-1. A 5 on the 3-to-1 is Big D. Yep. So he is disrupted. So that was not as effective as I was hoping it would be. So I'm going to move this one here. So that's going to be, so it's going to be 2 plus the cost of terrain. So this would have been a half. So this is 2.5. Three and a half, 4, 5, 6. And we're just going to stop him right there. This guy we're not going to do anything with right now. He's going to stay there. Okay. So now we pull an activation chit for the Americans, and there's only 2. Tactics chit +1 -1. Extra move chit. Oh, geez. Allied Air. So that helps. Second armor. Now I've got 3 more second armor units coming in. So, but first, we're going to do the Allied Air. So that's going to drop. Oh, I forgot to do that. Okay, so we're going to drop that one. We're going to do the air attack. Either, both of those are one step units. I think I might take out that one. Okay, so yep. So basically, we're gonna roll on this, and 1 through 4. Let's see, 5 to 9 unit loses a step. 1 to 4, it's disrupted. So yeah, we're gonna go after. That unit right there. Okay. So 1 to 4, it's disrupted. 5 to 9, we lose a step. And it is a 1. So he is disrupted. So if I had ever planned on using him for attack. Okay, so now I got some second armor units coming in. They're going to come in 1,300, 1,500, and 1,900, which we already figured out is up here. So they're all going to go in on the 1,500 box up here. Okay, so they get full movement points this time. So I think what I'm going to do, yeah, we're going to do that. So yeah, so we're going to start off with this guy here. He is going to do a heavy attack, which is everything he's got, into this guy right here. So it's going to be on the 5 to 1. He is in rough. So in rough, doesn't help any at all. Okay. But he's also disrupted, so that's a +2. So he's +2. So the Americans are +2 on this roll, on the 5 to 1. And it's freaking 0. So it's a 2 on the 5 to 1. It's 1 step loss each. So he loses a step. This is only 1 step unit, so he's gone. And I need a second armor 1 step unit, and he will be there. And then he is also going to move into here, because that is vacated. Okay, so now we're going to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. 1, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9. No, 8.5. That's as far as I can go with that one. Okay, so that's my second armor. Okay. Yeah, I really don't want extra move quite yet. Oh no, back to the German operation.
We're getting just activation straight out the wazoo. Lair. Okay, so he's got another one coming in 2216. Okay, so let's go ahead. One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go this way. Move him here. Half. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're gonna pull this other Panzer layer up. 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 4. Hold on. I could do a normal attack with this one and add that. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to add both of these here and this one. So this will be 11. So this will be just a normal 11, 14, 17. So we're going to be on a 4-to-1, which is a 3-to-1. Yeah, we're fine. 3-to-1. He is in the woods, so the woods is a plus or -1. Yeah, -1. -1 on a 3-to-1, and we're looking at a 7, so that's a 6. And I lose a step, which means this one's gone, or the allies lose a step, which means this one's gone, which means he's going to move in there. That used up all his movement. So then this guy's going to end up going right there. Yeah, well, that sucks. I'm going to have to start getting over here. Start moving over here so I can make sure he doesn't get over there. Oh, Allied air was used. Okay, last Allied activation. Oh, that would have been a +1. Hold on. Because at night, the Allied... Oh, on the 25th, Allied get +1. So that would have actually been a 7 on the 3-to-1. So 7 on the 3 is retreat. A big R is retreat and disrupted. Okay. So that one's not eliminated, although the elimination step would have been better. So how do I want to do it? Okay. I think it's 2 hexes. Let me just look at retreat real quick. 2 hexes. And he is disrupted. Okay. So. Okay. Okay, so final American activation turn. 4th Cavalry, he's disrupted, so he cannot. Let's see here. Well, I can actually do I'm going to go ahead and do an extra move here. Oh, these 12 armor guys got to get flipped. Oh, except for this one right here. He can't get over there. Yeah, he could. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. It's hard to see. The hex is there. Okay, so that was the extra move. The 4th disrupted. I'm pretty sure I can't do much on this. No movements allowance at all. Okay, yep. Okay, so no movements allowance at all. So he's just disrupted. Okay. So one more activation, and then that'll be it for the 24th of December. +1, -1 combat. I don't know how much combat we're going to have here. Extra move, that I could use. I think. Ah, the other Panzer layer. That is not as helpful as I was hoping it would be. Because, oh, they're all used, so they can't even move. I think they're all used. Yep, they're all used, so they can't even move. Okay, so that was that. Boy, that Allied air chit really. Oh, it's at night. It doesn't help. Oh my god. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that one's gonna go anyways. The Allied air doesn't work at night. I forgot. Crap. Shoot. Yeah, still would have gone after that one. I think he would have been fine anyways. I think he would have been gone anyways because he had like 2. Anyways, I can't. I missed that one. Allied air does not work at night. So what? I can't go back. So we'll just let it go. That was a 1. That was this guy here. He was on the flip side. Yeah. Yeah. So I think it'll be okay. It's not a big deal. So, yeah, that'll be fine. So, but the Allied air did not work, so the Germans still have 1 more activation because of that. Ooh, 116th, what I was hoping for. So, the 116th, I forgot the Allied air doesn't work at night. I got to remember that because we are on the night turn. Okay, you know what? I'll just keep that shit pulled out. There's no reason to. Okay, so him and him are going in here. That's rough, so that doesn't make a difference. So we're looking at 3 to 1. They are going to use the +1, but the allies are going to use their +1, -1 to cancel out that one. Let's see here. So it's going to be a heavy attack. It is German night, so we're looking at +3. Yeah, +3. Shoot. +3. These canceled out. So +3 on the 3 to 1. This could be not good. 5, 8. Step loss and a retreat. Well, that's a step loss. And then anybody that takes place in that one, this one can go there. That one can go there. And then, so that's that. And then this one's going to go. You know what? He's going to back up to protect. Just to make. I'm going to put him right there. Yeah, just to make sure. Nothing happens next turn. Oh, I forgot to pull my extra move. I've activated everybody anyways, so for the Germans, so we are all good. Okay, so let's take a look. All disruptive markers are... Oh, so he wouldn't... Oh, yeah, that was my disrupt marker. And that was on me, and that was on me there. Okay, and then everything gets flipped over. Okay. Okay, that's everything. Cool. Okay, so, and then finally victory phase. Okay. Which, again, nobody's along the Meuse River over here, so we are all set. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a great holiday. If you're watching this way after, no big deal. So I hope you have a great holiday and enjoy. And I'll get to the next turn. Thanks a lot. Bye.